While much of the focus in discussions about the repopulation of the world after the Great Flood often revolves around the three sons of Noah, this video will delve into a fascinating aspect: Noah's daughters-in-law. In this video, we will explore the significant role played by these women, who are the matriarchs of humanity. Although the Bible does not provide their names, it acknowledges their presence and their crucial role in the story of Noah's Ark, as recounted in the book of Genesis. The epic flood, as described in the Bible, was a momentous event that reshaped the world into a new landscape. As rain poured relentlessly for 40 days and nights, Noah, his sons, their wives, and a diverse array of animals embarked on an extraordinary journey aboard the Arkansas. This vessel became a sanctuary of peace amidst the chaos, as the floodwaters surged and covered the earth. Throughout this narrative, Noah and his family displayed unwavering strength, bravely confronting the uncertainties that lay ahead. They fulfilled their responsibility of multiplying and repopulating the earth. However, the identities of the women in this story remain veiled in mystery. To unveil the comprehensive story of these remarkable women, we will draw from biblical sources and additional insights from texts like Jubilees. For example, in the book of Jubilees, Shem's wife, the mother of the Semitic people, is referred to as Sedolab. She not only played the role of Shem's spouse but also of the mother of the Semitic people. The sibling oracle mentions that she enjoyed an exceptionally long life, spanning centuries even after the flood. Sedolab was also regarded as a prophetess, conveying prophecies to each successive generation descended from her offspring. It is worth noting that there are variations in the names of Shem and Ham's wives in ancient Christian traditions compared to the biblical accounts in Genesis and Chronicles. Nevertheless, Sedolab holds a significant role as the matriarch of several Semitic peoples in antiquity, including the Elamites, the Chaldeans, and the Assyrians. As the mother of all the sons of Shem mentioned in the biblical text, she was also the mother of Asshur, the forefather of the Assyrians. Some sources suggest that Sedolab may have been a descendant of Cain, while others propose a mixture of Seth and Cain's lineage. The origin of Sedolab remains a topic of debate, as there are differing perspectives on whether she was a woman of Seth's descent. In conclusion, while discussions about the flood and Noah's sons are common, this video sheds light on the often overlooked but equally intriguing subject of Noah's daughters-in-law. These women, although unnamed in the Bible, played a crucial role as matriarchs in shaping the future of humanity. Their legacies can be traced through various Semitic peoples, and their stories offer insights into the complexities and mysteries of the biblical narrative. Noah's youngest son and his wife, according to the book of Jubilees, are mentioned as Noach. Noach is believed to be the mother of the African peoples, including the Cushites, descendants of Canaan, the ancient Canaanites, and the ancestors of the ancient Egyptians. One of her sons, Mra, became the ancestor of Cush, the ancient Ethiopians and Nubians residing in regions like Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia, and Eritrea. Genealogies also suggest a connection between Noach and the Dravidian people of South India, who are considered the original inhabitants of India. These lineages trace back to Nel Tamuk, the common mother of both Africans and South Indians, along with pre-flood characters like Seth, Haida, and Lab. Noach, like the others, enjoyed an extraordinarily long life, living to be 600 or 700 years old, similar to the pre-flood characters. Some speculation even suggests she may have outlived Cain himself, living for centuries. Noach was known for delivering different prophecies to each succeeding generation descended from her and her husband. Regarding Ham's wife, ancient Christian traditions, including those passed down by figures like Hippolytus, suggest that her name was also Noach, as mentioned in the book of Jubilees. An intriguing story about Ham's wife tells of God instructing Noah to destroy the first person who announced the onset of the flood. At that moment, Ham's wife was baking bread, and when the water suddenly poured out of the oven and ruined the bread, she exclaimed that the flood was beginning. In response, God rescinded his earlier order, sparing Noah's daughter-in-law from the flood. This story shares a common theme with the narrative of Abraham and Isaac, where Abraham was tested by God to sacrifice Isaac. Both stories involve God testing the faith of his servants by involving a beloved family member. Regarding Japheth's wife, according to the Book of Jubilees, her name is given as Adonis or Adons. Like Noach and Siddiq-Calab, Shem's wife, Adons also enjoyed an extraordinarily long life because she was born before the flood, during a time when people had significantly higher life expectancies. She, too, lived for centuries. Adons was recognized as a prophetess, delivering numerous prophecies for each generation and the various peoples that would descend from her in the future. Similarly to the other daughters-in-law, she provided prophecies specific to her lineage due to her extended lifespan, witnessing the growth and prosperity of the many peoples who descended from her and her husband, Japheth. The descendants of Japheth, through Adons, multiplied and became numerous, eventually leading to the vast population of China today. The Chinese people trace their lineage back to Togara, the grandson of Japheth and the great-grandson of Adons. Adons was the mother of Japheth's sons, including Gomer, his firstborn, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. They also had numerous daughters and other sons not specifically mentioned in the genealogies. The grandchildren of Adons and Japheth included names like Elisa, Elixa, Tares, Kim, and Dodanim. Over time, their descendants gave rise to various peoples and nations, including the Geats, ancient Sumerians, Celtic peoples, Vikings, Germans, Slavs, and more. The ancestral origins of Asian peoples like the Chinese, Japanese, and Koreans are still debated. Some argue that they descend from Sidon, one of the sons of Canaan, while others suggest a connection to Togara, the grandson of Japheth. The ethnic origins of these populations remain subjects of study and discussion. Additionally, indigenous peoples and tribes in the Americas, Russia, and other regions also share ancestry with Adons and Togara. Various ancient traditions, including Christian, Jewish, Anglo-Saxon, Runic, Islamic, and Irish, recognize these three intriguing biblical women as matriarchs of humanity. Their stories and lineages provide insights into the diverse origins and connections of different peoples around the world. Thank you for watching. We hope you have gained insights into the Bible through this discussion. Please consider subscribing and clicking on the notification icon for future updates. Stay tuned for more episodes where we delve into critical issues found in the Bible.